Hey, so I actually accidentally deleted the start of this video, so only the intro will have this voice. But today, we will be talking about the future of Royale High. Alright, hi, TT here, and today we will be talking about the future of Royale High. Alright, so before the video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of me socials, they will be linked in the description. And without further ado, let me get into the video now. Before the video starts, I just want to thank Evie Gacha for today's video suggestion. And now, I'll transition to my actual voice reading her comment.
Please do a theory on what you think is gonna happen for the future of Royale High, player count, comebacks, downfall, etc. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for this video suggestion, and without further ado, let me get into this discussion now. Now, talking about Royale High's future, I really do need to flip back the pages to some of the times that we were in before. So like for example, when we were in a phase where Royale High just wasn't getting that much updates at all, which would have not been a very long time ago. It would have just been in 2024, when Campus 4 Alpha would have still been here and Barbie was basically just paying attention to the build of this new campus, Campus 4.2, instead of actually paying attention to Campus 3 or any other seasonal update that we would have wanted in between. Everything was just stagnant. We were not getting any updates at all, and everything was just kind of dead, and you would not be seeing that much Royale High content creators besides your usual TikTok creators and me and maybe Mari Moon and some other notable people that I probably don't have the mind to think of right now. There just has not been a lot of Royale High content that has been coming out, and the future of Royale High was looking very much dead. Like, there have been a lot of videos talking about the downfall of Royale High. A lot of random things were just happening on Twitter just to like stir up the pot on some unnecessary stuff that really didn't need to be stirred in the first place. And as I would have said, the game was dead and there was absolutely nothing to do. But now that Campus 4.2 is here, I feel like there are a lot of new opportunities for content creators to just spawn out of nowhere, and a lot of new opportunities for a lot of people that absolutely love Royale High to just come back and play the game. So with the new release of Campus 4.2, I have a feeling that a lot of people that would have left would come back to Royale High, but at the same time, I don't feel like Campus 4.2 is necessarily a savior to what has happened before in the past, because with the release of Campus 4.2 is going to come with a lot of people that are going to be complaining, and we have already got that already with the Campus 4.2 being a mess. Like, I'm pretty sure I already uploaded a video. If this video is going to become before or after this video, I genuinely don't know, but I'll just have to like think about that when I'm uploading it. And I don't know, I feel like with the new campus, I feel like people have just been finding some of the most random things to complain about, and one of the most random things that I've seen people complain about in the new campus is about the Campus 4 cafeteria food prices. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard about that, but one of my friends told me about it and it was absolutely insane. Like, that's such a random thing to complain about, considering that in Campus 3, since we have that, the only thing that we have been like getting inside of the game to like eat have been vending machine snacks. And I mean, I guess if you wanted to go back into Campus 2 and Campus 1 to experience having a cafeteria before now we have a cafeteria, and so be it. But other than that, we didn't really have that much food to begin with. But that's just a really dumb thing for people to be complaining about. I don't know why people complained about it, but it's a thing. But personally, what I am mostly concerned about inside of the new Campus 4.2 update is about what the new campus is going to be able to supply for us. Like, for example, I know that they would have brought back the whole Campus 1 and Campus 2 concept by going to classes, going inside of the cafeteria to eat your breakfast, to eat your lunch, and like going to flight class and stuff, like some of the classes that we used to have inside of Enchantix. I just feel like this concept is going to get boring at a certain period of time, and I feel like if this concept isn't like switched up every other season, that people are not going to want to play it anymore. But that's just me judging off of what the player count is saying now. Because as of right now, I am looking at my phone and there is around 12,100 people playing. That may be because it's nighttime, but the Royale High count has been at around 20,000 players for quite some time, but I have not seen it reach over 20,000 players in a while, and I feel like it's probably because of people just getting sick of the concept of just going to school and doing the same exact classes over and over again, because there are some classes that are not out yet and some classes that are not out yet may not attract people to want to play the game because it's the same cycle of classes, with like English being first, and like this is just an example, by the way, English being first, we have basketball in the second period, then we have like archery in the third period, and then flight class in the fourth period, and then we have the break and stuff. And I feel like people are kind of getting sick of that concept because we already had it before. We have already had this type of thing before, and it was in Enchantix where we basically needed to do our classes and then we had our breaks and stuff. I'm genuinely concerned about if people get sick of this concept that they will start to leave Royale High again, and that is why I am genuinely hoping that the evening fall update will save the game. Like all of these seasonal updates inside of the game will start to like roll back into Royale High, because seasonal updates are one of those updates that just saved the game in terms of gameplay, because even though the gameplay loop is like the exact same, I feel like in terms of actually wanting to stay inside of the game, in terms of content, there are not going to be that much things that are going to attract people to want to play the game any more than they are already playing it. So in terms of gameplay, I really hope that it does not lack anymore, but I feel like they have taken a step up from what they have already started to do, and I'm very proud of the Royale High developers and what they are doing with the game as of right now. And when it comes to the role-playing aspect of Royale High, I feel like with the library finally being inside of the game, I feel like a lot of people are going to get back into that Royale High role-playing niche. They have completely revamped everything, and I feel like role-playing inside of the game is going to be more prominent if this is the actual campus that Barbie actually wants inside of the game, because I feel like actually need a proper campus inside of the game that needs to stay and needs to be like, okay, this is going to be the campus that is going to stay inside of the game, right? With the exclusion of Locker Courtyard being inside of the game, as it was removed for the implementation of Castle's Heart, which everybody knows that if you were like a very old subscriber on my channel, you would know that me and Castle's Heart, we are not besties. We do not go hand in hand together, like at all. I feel like the lockers inside of Campus 4.2 is a good substitute because they kind of emulate what Locker Courtyards did a little bit, but I don't think they will ever live up to the Locker Courtyard. So in terms of the role-playing aspect of Royale High, I feel like it will be stored to a certain extent, but that all depends on what they plan to do with the campus, on if this is actually the final like stage of the campus or if it's like going to be reworked again, which I bet a lot of people are going to be very upset if this goes into the under development again, because we've been waiting for Campus 4.2 for such a long period of time that so many people have been so unwilling to come back to Royale High. And I feel like people just want to be genuinely happy that Royale High is back to its glory days, even though it's not genuinely back to its glory days, because even though Campus 4.2 would have released around a week ago, they are still rolling out dolls into the game, and they are rolling out those missing toy sets that were not originally in the game, and people are just not the happiest about it. Not a lot of people are happy that Royale High are still focusing on the dolls and stuff, but I feel like they have learned their lesson about this, and I feel like bringing out any more toys would be even more of a detriment to the game, especially after this turn around that they did to the game. And I feel like the release of the whole Sunset Island playset that they are going to be bringing out soon, which if you guys did not know, yes, they are going to be bringing that out soon, along with some mermaid toys and like a custom deluxe fire doll, I think it's called that. I feel like a lot of people are just going to be annoyed with that and going to cause a lot of people to just want to leave with Royale High, because in terms of trading has already been ruined because of the dolls, and I don't think there's any going back when it comes to trading. Like, trading is completely done now. Like, I don't even trade anymore. If you guys realize that on my channel there has been a lack of trading videos, I genuinely don't trade anymore. I've lost my taste for it, and honestly kind of glad that I did, because I would be chronically online all of the time trying to trade for Dream Dust Halo, trying to trade for Autumn 22 and all of these different Halos, just trying to make profit on something that's in the end of the day not going to end up benefiting me when I'm playing the game. Like, being rich inside of the game is not going to end up benefiting me. So in conclusion to this entire video, I think that Royale High is going in a good direction. I think that what they are doing is generally good. I just feel like they're just going to be those 1 or 2 people that are not going to be 100% satisfied with it, and that's always what people are going to be saying on the internet. So I just hope that the direction that they're going in, they keep going in it. They kind of stop. They need to stop bringing out all of these dolls. Like, everybody is so sick of them, and everyone just needs to get back in that Royale High groove. I hope we all get back into that Royale High groove. All right, so yeah, I think that is all I have to say on today's topic. If you guys have anything to add, please put it down in the comments. And yeah, that is all I have to say on today's video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.